Drink water, eat ice cream. Yeah, hap sing. Okay. So if you continue eating like this, right, for the next 1, 2 months, right, do you think you will grow sideways or not? Type 2, if you agree. Well, eat cake some more. Cheesecake. Right. So believe it or not, right, during the first phase of MCO, I actually gained more than 10 kgs, only the MCO period. And thanks to this amazing weight management program, right, I actually lost a total of 11 kg in 90 days. Yeah, that was 6 months ago. And today, 6 months forward, I've lost another 5 kg after I ended my TR90 program. How amazing is that, right? Type 1 if you think it's amazing. Power, right? So today, if you are someone like me who has been trying to lose weight all my life and failed so many times, you came to the right place, right? Because today we will present you how the Malaysia's #1 weight management program for 4 consecutive years can give you the body of your dreams. So our first speaker today, right, is someone who actually never believed in such product because he was a dietitian and a certified personal trainer. He is a big believer in the diet and exercising only. But when he understood, right, the age lock technology, that's where he started to open up. He has helped countless of people from friends to stranger can help, and from Malaysia to countries around Southeast Asia region to regain their health and dream body through this amazing TR90. So without further ado, let's welcome our professional TR90 consultant, Philip Lee, to share with us Malaysia's #1 weight management program. Please give him a cyber applause to welcome him, and I shall now pass the mic to Philip.
Yes, thank you so much, Karine, right? Right, super grateful for your introduction. And hi, friends from all over the world, okay? Wow, I'm a bit excited to see all of you guys in the chat box. So many faces, all right? Can you give me some love? Give me some cyber applause, spam and flood the chat box below, all right? So glad to see all of you guys here, right? It's a Saturday afternoon. Have you ever wondered, why are you here? Okay, but I believe, right, all of us are doing our part, right, by staying at home, being safe, and at the comfort of your own home, right, you're tuning into this. So as what Karine mentioned, right, my background, I'm actually a dietitian and an ACE certified personal trainer, right? So definitely, you would rarely find a combination like this, the best of both worlds, dieting and exercising. And I definitely believe firmly in the both of it, right? So of course today, right, I'm sure when your friends invited you here today, they were telling you, right, about this special program, right, called TR90, right? And it's so different, right? And you should definitely listen to it. Or perhaps maybe you are on the program itself already. How can you better understand it, and how can you maximize the result, right? So that's what I'm here to do today, right? So before I proceed, right, maybe let me share with you a little bit about my background, right, so you can understand what helped me make the decision that I made today. So if you look in the photo on the left, all right, okay, that the first photo, okay, that's me, all right. I was 17 years old, a scrawny kid, barely 50 kilo. Okay, I don't know what you guys are writing in the chat box, right? A lot of people, they say it doesn't look like me. Okay, some actually say it look like a druggie. Okay, I was barely 50 kilo, right, and definitely, right, growing up, I was always bullied, guys, physically and mentally, right. And my brother, right, anyone here got an elder sibling, right? He's like born with broad shoulders, taller than me. I'm always known as his name is Derek, so I'm like Derek Junior. I don't want to be in my brother's shadow. So definitely I want to gain weight, right? And I've tried to understand a lot about bodybuilding and weightlifting, all right? And let me share with you, right, my effort of 2 years of clean eating. Clean eating means brown rice, chicken breast, olive oil, and also day in, day out in the gym. You could say, student life, almost every day going to the gym. Are you guys excited to see my outcome? All right, you'll be surprised. Hey, you guys see the photo? Yes, that is me as well. So I was once skinny. I was once pretty fat as well, right? My weight was about 72, 73 kilo. Okay, my body fat was very high, and I was actually looking back at the photo. I was surprised. Wow, why do I look like this? Despite my efforts in the gym, right? So, but I didn't give up. I persisted, and that's when I started to get formal knowledge about personal training. Getting certified as an ACE trainer, and also going to become a dietitian, right? And long story short, in an effort of 4 to 5 years, that's actually me. I became lean, but on the photo on the right, the latest photo, this photo, right? Truth is, guys, I have better relationship with my food. I no longer count my calories because back then, right, I've tried all kinds, guys. I've tried, you can name it, even before it was a trend. This was back in like 2011. I was already doing it: intermittent fasting, keto, carb cycling. Heard of it? Carb backloading. Heard of it? IIFYM. Heard of it? If it fits your macro, counting calories, all kinds. I've tried. And I've reached the one on the right, whereby I'm comfortable. I'm able to enjoy my food, enjoy relationships, good relationship with my family as well. Because last time when they want to dine out, right, I don't want. I want to cook my own food. I want to grill my own chicken, eat my own salad. Oh my God, so sad, right? And of course, if you ask me, right, definitely through my transformation, right, I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer of exercising, dieting, and patience. I know it, right? But what made me then embark on the TR90 journey, right? And today being a consultant as well, right? Definitely like what Corinne mentioned, it's because of HLOC. So allow me to share a short story about myself as well. Back then, right, I was competing, guys. I was competing on stage. I was powerlifting. I could lift like up to 160 kilo deadlift, despite my small body frame. I was born with it, right? But what happened, right? I had to slip this. I had to slip this at my L4 and L5. I could feel numbness in my leg. I couldn't work out. It was pretty depressing, right? But of course, I didn't give up. I went for physio and I recovered and I could go to the gym again. But guess what? I lost all my muscles. That's me. That's me. I lost all my muscles back in 2018, right? So what's next for me? What's next for me is definitely, get back to dieting and exercising. I know what to do. Maybe another 3 to 5 years, right? But truth is, it wasn't as easy because I'm a bit older already now. Okay, so that was when my girlfriend, right, decided to share with me this program called HLOC TR90 because her brother, as a medical doctor, right, transformed a lot from it. And I was thinking, what's so, just another weight management program. And that's where my skepticism came in. I don't really believe in products like this that's being sold. You're so centric on sales, right? I don't believe in it. But you know what? I took up the program. Right? And in a mere 90 days, I gained a pure muscle of 2 kilo. Guys, is 2 kilo a lot? I can tell you, in case you don't know, it's a lot. If you're in the bodybuilding industry, right, to gain pure muscle 2 kilo in a whole year, that's very good, really. I gained it in 3 months. Right? And that was my body shape. Despite doing the same thing, I just added the program. I was mind blown, right? Oh, wow, the program works. The technology, HLOC, is real. Okay, so guys, today, right, let me share with you all. Oh yeah, this is my photo, right? I really became super lean, all right? My body fat actually went down to 9%. I've never reached 9% before. On my own efforts, the lowest I've arrived was about 11%, but never single digit. But thanks to TR90, right, I actually arrived there, right? So friends, don't be too worried. I'm not teaching you on how to reach 9%. Okay, everyone has their different respective goals, but the lower your body fat, the higher it is, the harder it is to lose. And to reach 9%, right, it opened up my mind to really understand what this HLOC is all about. And today, I'm going to share with you what's so different about this HLOC technology. So of course, when I started transforming myself, I also started helping people around me. So this is my cousin's wife. She's from JB, Johor, down south, right? And she told me, I asked her, hey, do you want to lose weight? She said she wants, right? Of course, looking at her, I think she's not too bad, right? She's a mother of one. She gained some weight, and she know what she told me. She has high blood cholesterol. Wow, skinny people got high blood cholesterol. I'm sure you guys also heard of this, right? So through the TR90 program, guess what? She was able to drop 13 cm in her waist. Wow, where to drop, right? And she looks even much better, right? Good can be better, right? And guess what? It helped with her cholesterol problem as well, okay? And of course, the next thing is I helped my friend. And this friend of mine, right, is from the same uni as me. While I was studying to be a dietitian, he was studying to be a doctor in chiropractic, right? Now he's practicing in Hong Kong. So he gained a lot of weight. Back then, we used to compete a lot, like cheerleading, what do you call that, rugby, but he gained a lot of weight when he started working in Hong Kong. A lot of good food there, right? From 75 kilo, he became 87. And he called me up. He said, Philip, I need help with this. And thank God TR90 is all over the world, right? In 50 over countries, right? He started the TR90 program. And in just a mere 3 months, right, he was able to drop 6 to 7 kilo. And I'll be very honest, he wasn't very compliant because of the food there, right? But, as long as we work closely together, and 1 year later, even after the program, guys, he lost an additional 9 kilo. In total, he lost 16 kilo. and he still looks as good as he is right now, if not even better. He regained his confidence, right? But let me share with you a little bit story like, on why he wanted to lose weight. Because when he was in Hong Kong, right, practicing as a doctor, right, a lot of the patients, when they come in, I speak in Cantonese a bit, they don't call him by his name, Dr. Jason. You know what they call him? They call him 肥佬醫生 eh? Where's 肥佬醫生? Where's fatty doctor? You know, mana si gemuk tu. So mean, right? But that's what they call him, you know. Hey, 肥佬醫生 come off. Today, fatty doctor off day, is it? I don't see him. So it really triggered him off. I want to change once and for all. And thanks for his trust, right? And of course, this is actually my friend's uncle. So my friend is also a dietitian, right? But couldn't really help the people around them to really, especially the loved ones, to regain their shape. Because I think loved ones, the closer we are, the harder it is to listen, right? So this guy is an A user for like easily almost 2 decades. A user for easily almost 2 decades, right? And through the program, right, he's an avid badminton player. Through the program, right, he lost pure fat of about 5 to 6 kilo, right? And today he is still maintaining, he got even better his body shape, right? And he told me, right, every time he play badminton, he can go all out now. Last time he had his reservation because he felt like, I'm getting older, you know, I'm just doing this casually, I'm not competing. Why do I want to go all out and pull a muscle, right? You know, and I hurt myself and I can't play, right? He was always at 50%, 60%, but because of this 90 days program, right, he was able to go all out. You know, so yes, today, right, when we talk about transformation, friends, it's not just as simple as looking at just the weighing scale, right? It's much more to that, all right? So if you look in the photo, right, so if you look left and right, guys, can you let me know in the chat box, okay? Let me know in the chat box, left or right, who is looking better? I'm sure you will say the right one, right? But actually, they are both the same weight and same height. So same weight, but different body shape. Okay, it applies for guys as well. All right, left and right, same weight, but different body shape. Why is it so? Okay, all right, they have the same weight and height. It means, right, they have the same BMI. They have the same BMI. And today, you guys, I'm not going to talk about BMI because BMI is not accurate. But health checkup doctors all use BMI. Well, that's actually a better indicator, right? Because I also have an auntie, right? She's underweight, but she is obese, right? Because she has a lot of body fat. All right. So today, friends, we're looking at body fat because today we don't just want to look good on the scale. We want to look good in person and we want to be really healthy. Because my aunt, right, despite having underweight BMI, you know, she has a lot of health issues like high blood cholesterol and things like that because her body fat is high. So guys, if you're able to take a screenshot at this, right, and really, if you don't know your body fat percentage, right, ask your friend how can you measure it. They actually have a special device to measure it, and you can gauge better on where your body fat percentage is. So besides body fat percentage, right, there's actually also something called visceral fat. And visceral fat is actually called organ fat, lemak organ lah. And these fats, right, the higher it is in your body, right, the higher your chances of getting heart attack, high blood pressure, high blood cholesterol. So how many visceral fat do you have? The lower, the better. The lower, the better. So this is what visceral fat look like. You can wrap around your heart, it can wrap around your liver, and wrap around it long enough, right, it goes into your arteries and it gives you all kinds of problems, fatty liver, what eventually high cholesterol. And with this high cholesterol, right, imagine it causes your artery to block at your heart, you get heart attack. Block at your brain, you might get a stroke. If it bursts, even worse, right? So today, friends, right, it's not just about looking at your weight, but the quality of your weight. How much visceral fat do you have? So why is this important, right? Friends, I have a guy, right, he's 50 years old, and he has a six-pack body shape, super nice weight. But his visceral fat, if you look at this chart, for a guy, right, 6 to 8 is normal. His visceral fat is 16, 1/6. So don't judge a book by its cover. If you really want to know how much visceral fat you have, right, you must get it checked. Okay, so like I said, high body fat causes all these health problems, and I think during times like this, pandemics like this, right, it puts us at a higher risk, if we were to, touch wood, contact it, right? So guys, really, it's not just about your weight anymore. To me, it's not just about your health anymore. It's like a civil responsibility, to keep it in check, Okay, so one more thing that I would like to talk about besides body fat. I think now we all know, okay, body fat is an issue. So what does it got to do with age lot, right? Do you notice, right, that as you get older, right, your body shape is, it's not that you're not in shape, you are in shape because round is also a shape, but it's out of shape, right? And you realize that maybe your weight is the same, or maybe your weight has gone up. There's a joke lah, judging by your body shape, I can guess how many years that you have graduated since high school or even uni, Okay, so today, guys, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about how genetic and aging will cause you to gain more body fat than you did the last time. All right, and that's what age lock is all about. So like I said, I'm a firm believer of eating, dieting, and exercising. All right, but today, what if there is a way to solve this root cause of our problem? All right, which is this age lock technology targeting at a genetic level. So what do I mean by targeting at a genetic level? Nowadays, science is so advanced. Like guys, we're all in Zoom, right? We're all connected here. Almost 200 of us, we're all in this room, right? Thanks to technology. So they actually have the technology to look into your human DNA and actually find out your gene specific responsible for fat burning, responsible for muscle building. In simple maybe you've seen this question, you've seen this before. I'm not overweight, I'm born with big bone structure and heavy bones. Have you heard this before? Oh, I have a family history of diabetes, cholesterol, and heart attack. It's in my genetic. Can you relate to this? Oh, it's very difficult for me to lose my fat at my thighs and my lower stomach area. We call it the muffin top. Have you guys heard of this? As all my life, I have been on the chubby side. I'm just like this. My parents are like this. My siblings are like this, Or even this, I have high metabolism. I won't gain weight no matter how much I eat. All right. But truth be told, I was that kind of person. But when you reach your 20s and your 30s, you realize that your body changes. That, my friend, is genetic. That, my friend, is the aging process. Or if you're born with it, right? So how? I have to live with it, right? I have to live with it, is it? What if today age lock can actually solve this problem of yours? Like maybe before getting married, my weight is like this, but after getting married, after giving birth, oh no, each baby born, I gain 10 kilo. Okay, I gave birth to 3 baby, I gained 30 kilo. So how my body is different already. So there is a program called age lock, right? And it can actually overhaul your body to put your body in a younger condition. All right. So you might be wondering, wow, so good. Is it real? Right. For your information, friends, TR90 is voted, it's actually awarded, not voted, awarded by Euromonitor, a third party, the #1 weight management program and well-being program in Malaysia for 4 years and in Singapore for 3 years, and they are very strict, right? So today, right, even this technology, it was featured in the Discovery Channel. And friends, Discovery Channel doesn't advertise, but because they only feature revolutionary, amazing technology, right, they have to acknowledge that age lock is very different. But they never put our name there because they don't advertise. But you'll notice that, all right, our professors, the Chinese guy there, Dr. Joseph Chang, he's speaking on behalf. Right. And fast forward, this video was back in year 2012. Fast forward, age lock has been more than 10 years, right? In the beginning of this year, we are featured in Discovery Channel again. Ask your friends, right? And this time it's called Discovery X New Skin. It's real, guys. Age lock is definitely real. Okay. So, like I said just now, what if there is a way, right? That I can target this specific genetic issues, which is your fat metabolism gene, your muscle, and your appetite. Because of aging, or you're born with it, or because you gave birth as a mother, right? Your body is all different already. But what if we can overhaul it? So to keep it simple and layman term for you guys to actually understand, right? Look at this photo. Okay, it's me. Okay, they're both me. Okay, one is Philip. Okay, one is old man Uncle Philip. Okay, fast track me 30 years later. Okay, so imagine. All right, who has a better metabolism, A or B? Guys, let me know in the chat box, A or B, who has a better metabolism? Come, tell me. Okay, so imagine today, right, both A and B fell down. Broke the leg. Who's going to recover faster, A or B? Of course, A, right? If today both A and B want to go to the gym, they want to start lifting weights 5 times a week, they start eating well, dieting, right? Guess who will put on muscle faster, much more as well? Definitely A, right? So why? B is putting in the same effort, what? Why cannot? Why old man Philip cannot? Because of, let me hear the word, also starts with A, aging, or it could be your genetic that's holding you back. So today, right, I'm able to help Uncle Philip to regain his metabolism to overhaul it, all right, so that he can gain muscles, all right, and burn fat, right, like he used to in his prime. There is a way, guys, and it's proven. So, of course, with that said, right, today, all right, I'm going to invite a special guest. All right, and this guest, right, she is a medical professional, all right. She specializes in infectious disease, okay. I think very relevant now during this pandemic season, right. And for her, right, let me introduce a little bit more about her background now. Okay, despite being a medical professional, she's actually very, very skeptical towards supplement. In fact, right, I'm sure maybe some of you guys here might be thinking like, let me ask my doctor first. God, not right. So people do ask her. People ask her, hey, doctor, can I take this? Bring the bottle. And immediately she will say, no, don't even consider about it. She'll say no to all her patients. Like she doesn't believe in it. But today, similar to all of us, we were recommended by a friend. She was recommended by her friend, right? And her friend is also a professor in pharmacology, means drugs, right? But she still don't believe. She still don't believe. Hence, she did her own research, right? And when she found out much more about the age-lock technology, right, she was blown away. And she was convinced. And now today, she is also very passionate about it. So friends, let us all give us a warm welcome for her, right? All right, she has not finished her program yet, but today she is also helping a lot of people to regain their health, to overhaul their body. So without further ado, Dr. Liza, take it away.
Thank you, Philip. Thank you so much for that very good introduction. So hi, everybody. My name is Liza. I'm a 56-year-old mother to a 26-year-old daughter. I am a physician. I am an infectious disease physician by training, and I work in a private hospital in Klang Valley. So let me go straight to what I'm supposed to tell you guys. Let me just talk about my weight journey first, all right? People think that doctors don't go through any problems, but we are human. So I would put my weight journey into 3 phases. Before my 40s, how I wish I'm as young as you guys, in my 40s, and in my 50s, where I'm 56 now. So before my 40s, I mean, in my 40s, in my 30s and 20s, I think I was just born blessed with a very small physique. So I've never had any problems, all right? I can eat, I was even called a bottomless pit by some of my friends because I can eat, but I don't gain weight. I did not even had any problems with my weight after childbirth to my daughter. And I'm not really an active person then. I don't really regularly exercise, although I'm a very active person by nature. Then I turned 40. You know how people say life starts at 40? Well, life starts at 40 me. That was when the calorie starts building up in me. And I was like, hey, oh my God, how do I burn that off? So that's when I started exercising. I was considered, my friends just called me a fitness freak. I did everything. I wish I could have the body fat of Philip. I did everything from jazzercise. I took up salsa dancing just to have fun while I lose my fat. I paid a personal trainer to come to my house to train me, thinking that I need to have a special regimen for myself to lose my fat and to try and build muscle. And in 2011, from 2011, I actually started running. I joined 10 kms. I did my half marathons, which is 21 km. I did a full marathon. I did this, and I entered so many events. And in order to do that and to train, I needed to actually have mileage. I would actually wake up in the morning at 5 o'clock before I go to work, run about a minimum of 10 kilometers every day. And if I don't do that, I feel like, oh my God, I've not burned the calories that I've gained the day before that. I still did not lose weight. I never put myself on the weighing machine. That's one thing I don't do. I just go with how I feel, how my jeans feel tight or not. And I knew that I did not lose weight. So in 2019, I decided that, hey, I needed to maybe do something with the diet, with how I eat. And I did a lot of research, and I found that intermittent fasting seems to be the safest and most scientifically proven. So I did it from 2019 to about end of September 2020. I lost weight, but what I realized is I actually did not lose my belly fat, and my hips and my thighs were still about the same. I was trying very much to get my size from an L, and at one stage I actually was an XL, and I could only manage an M, and even then M, I was like trying to pull up my pants and say, okay, this is M, but it was really still tight. So by then I said, okay, intermittent fasting wasn't working for me. So a friend of mine recommended that I actually followed a a meal plan, this is someone I found on Instagram. He is a personal trainer slash dietitian slash influencer or whatever. So I followed it. It was a 3-month plan, and basically what this plan taught me to do was to lose fat weight and also to gain muscle mass, which is what we are trying to do now. I mean, I knew that from my medical years, but I don't know why I just didn't look into that area. So I said, oh, this sounds very, very good. So I did it. I started off at 60 kgs, and I lost about 5 kilos. So I was about 55 at the end of the 3 months. I was happy. But what I was so frustrated was that I lost the fat weight. Out of that 5 kgs, I lost about 3.5 kgs of fat, but I lost my muscle. And I was so frustrated. I said, I can't be losing muscle at this age of my life. I mean, I will be looking haggard. And I knew how important it is to have lean muscle mass, to actually have that engine to continuously burn fat, even at rest. So in February 2021, this year, that is the start of my TR90 journey. Let me tell you what happened. I was, my friend who knew that I was doing this meal plan, which was really very rigid. I forgot to say that it was a rigid plan. She screenshot a Facebook post by this professor of mine, which I think most of you would know her as Auntie Zai or Prof Zai. So I used to work in UM then, where Prof Zai was working, and I sort of know who she is. And I read the Facebook post, and I said, hey, this person is talking about her journey, and she talked about her losing fat and gaining muscle. And here I am thinking that I'm younger, I can't even gain that muscle. I'm like, hey, this person must be following a program from a dietitian or something that I am not aware of. So I actually got her number from another doctor friend of mine and actually called her up. And on the 23rd of February, we had a chat. And after about 15 minutes, I knew that it was supplements. And I went, oh, no way. I did not want to follow. I was being very polite to Prof. I just said, yes, Prof. Yes, Prof. Oh, yeah, and I decided to end the conversation. Let me tell you something about myself and supplement. I do not believe in it. What Philip said was true. I would actually tell my patients, if they come to me and they would bring me bottles of supplements, and I would just say, forget about it. Please stop it. I would tell them, if you want to continue taking these supplements, I would then advise you to go and find another doctor. But my patients love me, so they would stop the supplements just to be on follow-up with me. So that is how strong I feel against supplements. So Prof said, hey, let's meet up, Liza. I said, okay. I was still very intrigued. I really wanted to know how, another person could actually build muscle, whereas I couldn't build muscle. So I met her in a cafe. She omron me. I was aware of my readings. I said, okay, still not convinced. So Prof said, okay, Liza, why don't I introduce you to another medical doctor? Maybe he can talk sense into you. Then I was introduced to Dr. Sunyi, and Sunyi, we had a chat. We met on phone, and we had chat. Still, I wasn't convinced. So finally, Prof said, hey, Liza, why don't I introduce you to another good friend of mine, Chi Chai and Apple. So I said, okay, let's go and meet. I said, I had to go and work on weekends. I said, on a Sunday, after my ward rounds, after seeing my patients in the ward, I will meet you at the Starbucks of the hospital where I work. So they came. And what I thought that it was going to just be an hour talk. I'm just going to be convinced that they're not going to convince me to take these supplements. What was supposed to be a short talk ended up with about nearly an hour. And I signed up to TR90. But let me tell you, I did not really have that 100% confirmation that I believe in it. So I did a lot of reading. I searched and researched and researched. And so finally, I had so many questions that one day, Prof. Sunyi and Apple said, let's have a Zoom call. I had lots of questions. I still had lots of questions. I remember Prof saying, Liza, keep it simple, Liza. Don't think, there's so many testimonials. Why are you asking this question? It really works. I said, I know it works, but I still need that question in me to be answered. So I think it was Suni or Prof that gave me this email to New Skin kind of department, and I emailed them. I actually emailed them. I say, hey, I need this research data, blah, blah, blah. And they responded within the same day. I was blown away. I was amazed. I was sold. At that day, I emptied my cup and I said, wow, the research that was done on ageLOC products were numerous, were extensive. They were just not research done by Pharmanex company. They were actually done also by third party. So it means that they actually studied the ingredients of what I found, that they studied on certain ingredients of ageLOC and certain product like R2 squared. They had so many research on that, and on the life pack, they also had lots of research on that. So I know you guys may ask me, so what? Why is it so important for you? But what I know as a medical doctor and someone who worked in the university setting in the past, that scientific research must be done in a correct way. And what was done by Pharmanex and the company New Skin were actually very structured research, which is evidence-based. And I knew that at that time that, that if Pharmanex and New Skin could spend so much money and so much time, and I know how it was like when I was in a university lecture, that to do research, I need to get funds, thousands of dollars of funds. And if New Skin and Pharmanex could spend that much money and spend like 30 more than 30 years to research on it, and the product and the result are safe, the most important, safe, and it is effective, then I believe that I could take this and I could actually recommend it to many, many other people. So that's where it started. I have advised my friends, my family to take it. They have all embarked on the journey of TR90. And the most skeptical of all people, my colleagues at work, the first thing they ask me, Liza, where's the research? And I just tell them what I have learned from the day I took it, without much conviction, but just for the sake of gaining muscle, I actually researched and found all the answers there. So with this, I would like to end my sharing, and I would like to say that this is one of the best, the most effective weight management for me over the many years that I've been on that search. And I know it works, and I know that I will be sharing this with many, many, many more people. So with that, I'm Liza. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Liza, for her amazing sharing, right? Wow, are you guys not blown away? All right, I'm pretty sure going through her curve, right, of understanding from skepticism to really understand what it is, right, it was really genuine. And guys, I dare say this, if you really do your due diligence, right, you will find out and be amazed by how much heart and effort and money that New Skin puts in, right, to run through the researchers or to give us an evidence-based product, something that's safe and effective, all right? So with that said, right, I'm actually going to proceed to actually share more about this amazing TR90. And before I begin, right, take note that these are the 5 key features of TR90. If you forget everything that's said, this is very important. Number 1, no need to starve. No need to starve. You can still have your carbohydrates, your noodles, your bread, your rice, No need for vigorous, notice I said vigorous exercise. Don't be doing high intensity interval training every day, guys. It's going to hurt your knees, okay? Guaranteed no side effects. If today my grandma that has went through a valve transplant at 80, right, can be safely consuming ageLOC, I dare say this, there is no side effects, all right? The 4th point, healthier after fat loss, because it's not just about the weight, right? And lastly, no rebound in weight, because what's the point of losing all the weight when you're going to put it back up again, right? So this is what we meant by a long-term sustainable solution, all right? So let's talk about the products, okay? So today we have 5 key products, right, in ageLOC TR90 program. All right, the first thing first is jumpstart, right? As the name suggests, jumpstart, right? It's like jumpstarting your car when the battery is flat. You need to overhaul and kickstart the engine in your body right now, okay? And this is very important to get your body ready for the next 90 days. And these are the ingredients, all right? Take a good look at it, okay? Next thing, complex, all right? So complex, right, as you can see the ingredients as well, is taken before meal. And the whole function of it, right, is to help you to actually burn the fat and build the muscle, all right? So you take it before your meal, all right? The third thing, control. So control, as the name suggests, right, is to control, but not as an appetite suppressant. It's not a medical drug, but to regulate, to give you what your body needs. If you're craving for unnecessary sugar and high fat stuff, high fat food, right, it will limit you. Halfway through it, you realize that, I'm not that, a gluten towards it anymore. All right, and you're realizing you'll be eating a lot of right food during your journey as well. Super important, right? And the fourth one, trim shake. Trim shake is made from the highest quality of protein that you can imagine, right? And with this protein, it's absolutely good taste, right? Trust me, guys, I've been working out in the gym for more than 10 years, ever since I was 18 years old, and I've been trying all sorts of protein shakes, right? Okay, and I can tell you that a lot of them are loaded with artificial sweeteners, right? That makes me want to get. But for this, right, it tastes absolutely amazing, right? Most importantly, right, it really gets the result delivered by helping you to build muscle, all right? The last aspect of it, if you look in the right segment, you see there's a lot of ingredients inside. Basically, it's a multivitamin, right? Giving you 40 over antioxidants, because during this journey of burning fat, right, you're going to be producing a lot of byproducts, and you need all these antioxidants working with each other to neutralize this. And that is why, right, we have friends during the course of this 90 days, right, they do not just lose weight, they end up looking younger, healthier, more vibrant, all right? And to me, that's what a complete weight management program system needs, all right? So what's the difference, you might wonder, between TR90 system and other traditional weight loss, right? So let's look in this photo, and you'll realize that, through my sharing, right, you'll realize that a lot of points are very similar to the realization that Dr. Liza has back in the years until now. What we're trying to focus here today is building muscle and burning fat. So when it comes to traditional way, be it other programs or even as simple as focusing on diet, a personalized diet or exercise, you realize that you will lose weight and you will lose fat and muscle at the same time. So when you lose fat muscle, right, guys, does your metabolism go up or go down? Let me know in the chat box. When you lose muscle, does it go up or does it go down? It goes down, right? And when it goes down, right, means to say, right, your chances of rebounding is higher as well. You're losing energy as you go, all right? You might look smaller in frame, but you're not as toned. But with age law, right, we'll focus on actually burning the fat and building the muscles at the same time. So does your metabolism go up or down? Definitely, it would go up, up, up. And when your metabolism goes up, right, when your metabolism goes up, right, then you'll realize that you're able to actually enjoy food better. Your energy levels are better. Your cholesterol, your body fat, your blood sugar, everything is better as well, okay? So your safety is our priority. Despite all that is said, right, you might be thinking, wow, no side effects, right? So how safe is it, right, if I want to be thorough, okay? So for your information, right, to go through the entire 6S process, right, it's unnecessary for a supplement, right? Perhaps a medical drug to go through it to be safe and effective, right, for consumption. But for the peace of mind for everyone here, to let you guys know, to let people like Dr. Liza know, that we really put in our hard work to really provide you the safe and effective products, right? They go through the entire 6S process. Okay, so I'm really, really amazed by this element as well. Okay, and of course, it's so safe and effective that it's listed in the physician desk reference, in layman term, the doctor's Bible. If today a doctor in US would like to prescribe you anything, right, they need to write a prescription. If they want to prescribe you TR90 as a weight management solution to you, right, they need to write a prescription to you and you go get it. So today, right, all programs are not created equal. For a weight management program like TR90, which is actually a supplement, right, to be listed in PDR, in simple terms, safe, effective, and definitely very enjoyable process for anyone to do it. Okay, and of course, I'm pretty sure, right, these are the common approaches, right, that a lot of you guys are probably trying or even planning to try or heard of because you want to be healthy, lose weight. Okay, first thing first, slimming pills. Anyone here taken slimming pills before? Can you let me know in the chat box? Or do you know friends who have? Right, you'll be surprised, right? There are some slimming pills that are being sold over the counter in pharmacies, right? Things such as Orlistat. Orlistat is something that helps prevent the oil from being absorbed in your stomach. So, makes sense, right? Don't absorb oil, then I don't get fat, lor. Yeah, it's true, but guys, there's a lot of side effects to it, right? And the most prominent one is definitely when you pull, right? You will pull out oil, and if you take it long term, right, accidentally you sneeze, oil will actually come out from your buttock, guys. It's real. So some people, they try out fat burners, and they're willing to pay a few $100 to give it a try in the name of losing weight. Trust me, guys, it's real. And they end up getting like irregular heartbeat, sweating, and they can't sleep. It's real. So scary, right? So definitely, guys, please don't go for slimming pills. Second, Chinese medicine, right? I think a lot of maybe older folks that are into this, irregardless Chinese medicine or what, or herbs, right? And the truth is, right, herbs are good, but they are not really scientifically proven, and sometimes it might even give you more harm than you need, such as giving you side effects of affecting your kidney, right? Actually, my dad himself is taking a lot of Chinese herbs and it has affected his kidney a whole lot. But in terms of losing weight, definitely it is not proven. All right. Third thing, control diet. Guys, have you heard of people actually eating 1 apple a day? Okay, like 2 apples a day. Hey God, people actually do that, like an all fruit diet or blood type diet. I don't know, all kinds of weird diet. And I've been through a lot of diets, guys. Trust me. It's not the best way. A diet should be sustainable, enjoyable, and lifestyle based, right? And definitely being the extreme in diet, you're like basically starving, But you realize some people starve also cannot lose weight, and that's how H-Lock can help you because you have been yo-yoing your weight for so long, your metabolism is damaged already, right? The fourth and fifth one, a lot of people might think, something needs to come out from your body, only you're counted as losing weight, so-called detox. But actually, that's not true. And when I tell them this, right, the layman don't understand. If I burn fat, but the fat don't come out from my buttock, in the form of diarrhea or some sort, then where is my fat going? All right. And usually I'll answer them this. Today you pump your car with petrol, right? And the petrol combusts, right? Where does the petrol go? Okay, same answer, guys. Petrol is the fat, is the oil, right? So actually, it goes up naturally. You don't see the petrol coming out from the exhaust pipe, right? It doesn't, right? Okay, same theory here. Whatever we're preaching here is scientifically proven. Acupuncture. God, my brother actually went to Taiwan for an acupuncture to lose weight. Placebo effect lah. He felt pretty good, but after that also not so effective, right? It's not proven as well. 8, liposuction or even fat freezing. And to be honest, it sounds very convincing, for fat freezing. Let me lower your fat into a specific temperature that it dies. Because it dies, it won't reproduce. And that's how, wow, when you hear it, you're sold. But guys, it is also not proven. The word is proven, okay? Liposuction, all right? Each arm probably 5,000 to 8,000 ringgit they charge you per limb. And it's not safe. Some people actually do it, right? They actually pass away on the table. I'm not kidding. It has happened even recently, right? And for liposuction, it's so scary because actually what they can take away is your fat under your skin, but they cannot, I repeat, they cannot take out visceral fat because visceral fat is stuck to your organ. If you're thinking how they suck out visceral fat, if you're thinking they just put a vacuum cleaner, it's not that simple, guys. They actually have to liquefy the fat. Do you think they want to liquefy the fat that's attached to your heart? I strongly doubt so. So 9, colon detox is somewhat similar to the 4th and 5th point. It just doesn't work that way. A slimming center, they either wrap you up with a lot of with chili wraps and causing you to sweat. And once you lose the weight, they put you on the before-after scale. They say, hey, you just lost 3 kilo on the weighing scale. But guess what? You just lost water weight. It sounds convincing. I even know they measure every arm, every measurement across your body, right? Arm 2 cm, stomach 2 cm, leg 2 cm, and then they say, wow, you lost 10 cm. Oh, it sounds so convincing. It sounds so convincing. Why I know, right? Because my mom signed up a lot of slimming centers since I was a kid. Okay. 11 and 12. I think it's very common nowadays, right? Practicing this diet. What if I told you I've been doing intermittent fasting and all kinds of diets since 2011? Before it was even a trend, I've experimented with it already, right? It doesn't work. Right, if it works, right, you wouldn't hear a lot of people complaining about the side effects of it, right? Because truth is, right, when you are on keto diet, right, when you're eating so much fats, right, you might lose the weight, but you realize that at a cost, your visceral fat is still high, and that's why your blood report, right, is not so beautiful. In fact, it's hideous. Okay, and do you know keto diet, right? Why it was made for, right? It was actually made for ADHD kids, meaning those hyperactive kids. It's actually made for them. Did you guys know? For intermittent fasting, right? What I read, it helps a lot with jet lag. It helps a lot with jet lag, in case you didn't know. But if you pay so much to fly the UK for a 16-hour flight, you want to eat your in-house meal, right? Okay, so these are the common approaches, right? That I believe that all of us are really, really willing to try and hear, but maybe you never really heard in depth about it before. And today, I'm here to tell you, right? You don't need to constrain yourself or to just these methods. There are better ways out there. Even for TR90, right, in comparison to others, the name it already suggests TR90, transform in 90 days. If today it's a sales-centric company, it wouldn't be called 90, it would be called TR something else, right? Today, they are here to inform you, right, to make a sound decision that you are here for a one-time off health solution, right? So other slimming methods, right, you realize that you end up reducing a lot of weight. Hey, even reducing muscle, right, like Dr. Liza, and that's not good. All right. and also, of course, sacrificing at the cost of your health. Losing weight doesn't have to be like that, guys. Okay. So moving forward, I'm really grateful because we're very privileged, right, to actually invite two amazing testimonial sharers. Yes, this is quite an important and an interesting segment. We have two friends, right, that actually went through the entire program and has a lot of benefit from it. And today I'm grateful that they are very willing to step up and to share. All right. So for our first testimonial sharer, right, so she's a lady. Okay, and for her, she's actually a final year medical student, right? And she has went through a lot since young, right, in regards to managing her weight. And she was actually bullied because of her weight as well. So definitely, I'm very grateful that she's willing to share her story today to inspire all of us. So friends, please give her the warmest love and cyber applause to welcome her and do her sharing. So let's welcome Miss Alicia.
Hi everyone, thank you, Philip. Okay, so first of all, let me introduce myself. Okay, my name is Alicia and Raj. Okay, and I'm a year 5 medical student, waiting to finish my year 5, but then COVID came, so yeah. Okay, so first of all, a brief introduction about how I came to know about the product and what is the PCOS. Okay, I've been suffering with it since the age of 13. Okay, so it's been very difficult for me. Like I had irregular weights, I had irregular periods, I had excessive weight gain, and I had all the other associated symptoms with my condition. So I tried multiple diets. I tried keto, intermittent, starvation, everything, name it. I've tried everything and I failed tremendously. So this was going on ever since the age of 13 till early this year, until last year, I started my TR90. So um I've been having a lot of self-esteem issues. Is when you are on the heavier side, people always like look down on you. They're like, oh, like how come your parents are thin? Why are you fat? I even had people asking me if I was adopted. That was the extent of bullying that I went through. In school, I was always said I'm fat. Everywhere I go, I was named as fat. I was not known for who I am. So it went on, and I came to a point where I told my dad, I'm not going to do this anymore. I don't want to do anything. And that's when I came across TR90. Okay, my dad introduced it to me. How he got to know is from his mutual friend of his. So I got to know it, and then I met my uplines, Philip and Eva. They came and spoke to me about it. They told me, okay, this is how TR90 is. And I was thinking to myself, like I've tried everything. Should I do this or not? And then something just told me go for it, and then I started. And then within the second week of going into the program, I got my periods back. Okay, and my periods are the type that can disappear for 6 months. 8 months means I don't have my periods for 6 months or 8 months. That is the extent of it. I have excessive hair growth on my face, on my chin, on my chest. So that's how bad it was. So when I got my periods, I was wow. I was just stunned, like wow, nothing that I did before this could bring back my period. And TR90 brought back my periods and actually kept my symptoms at bay. So I finished my 3 months program. And so when I finished my 3 months program, I was stunned. And as you see the picture and now this is who I I was always someone who's very spoken. I mean, like I'm very loud. I'm always known wherever I am. But sometimes inside I always feel like, I just don't want to talk. I want to keep quiet because I feel people will talk about my weight. They'll always, tell that, oh, you're fat, you're on the heavier side. But then after TR90, I gained my confidence. It gave me back my confidence, to where that I am here sharing to you, and I'm outside there sharing to people about it and helping so many people about it, So I am so grateful to TR90, for basically bringing back for bringing back my period and also getting my life back on track. So I mean, okay, people might ask, okay, it's just a 3 month program. It's only going to make you get you're going to lose weight and you're going to get your periods back. But to me, TR90, it gave me back a part of my life which I never had before I took it. I was always someone who was so ashamed, someone who was so shy of myself. I don't want to go out and speak to people because I'm always scared I'll be dictated for my weight. So here I am to 90 didn't only change my life. I didn't only get back my periods, it changed my life in total. So basically, that is how close TR90 is to me. So to all those who are here who's thinking, should I take it, or you're considering, I'm going to tell you, go all out for it. Okay. Because it didn't only resolve my health issues, but it gave me confidence to go out and be who I am today. So basically, TR90 changed my life, and I am glad that I'm going to change many, many other lives with my experience and my testimony. Okay. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Alicia, for sharing, right? Wow, can we give another round of cyber applause and actually love in the chat box again, right? It's not easy for her, right, to actually share, and I think it's priceless for her to actually say that, I've gained my confidence, and I can really see it in her, and I can hear it through her sharing as well. And did you guys know, right, the person that actually shared with her, right, was actually her father, right? So special thanks to the father as well, Papa Raj, right, for actually sharing with her. And I still remember when we met Alicia for the first time, right, she actually said that my weight will only go up, never go down. And when we actually follow up to measure her, wow, she was so scared that she was trembling to actually step on the scale. In my mind, I was thinking, oh my God, I really got to help her, right, to actually regain her health, right? And not just that, but even her confidence. And I think if you ask me now, what is that worth, right? Looking at her sharing today, it's definitely priceless. So today, friends, if we have also, I think in the chat box, it's flooded by people also, by ladies especially, right? I mean, of course, right, saying that how it has helped with a lot with their menses as well, right? So if you ask me what Age Lot really is, it's so different. It's not just a weight management program, but it's also to manage your health, right? So thank you, Alicia, once again. So let's move on to our second sharer, all right? And for our second sharer, he is a male, and then he's very cautious about how he looks, right? I think nowadays guys love to take care of themselves, right? And irregardless to look good or even be healthy. And for our next sharer, right, there was one particular part, right, that he is never satisfied, and it's actually his stomach. And because of that, he was very cautious, and he was trying to wear darker clothes to cover it. So without further ado, right, I'm going to actually welcome Ben, all right, to actually do his sharing, and he'll actually be sharing in Chinese, and we'll have a live translation. So Ben.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks, Philip, for bringing me out. Before I begin, I must thank New Skin and ST for giving me this opportunity to share my testimony using TR90. I'm Ben, 35 years old this year. I'm from JB. I'm a programmer. Last year, November, I was 78 kg and having an unhealthy level of visceral fat, which is 12 layers. Through a set of TR90, my weight is from 78 kg to 67 kg. I'm amazed. That is a bag of rice weight kg. My waistline also dropped tremendously, 14 centimeters smaller. The one thing I feel best is visceral fat from a dangerous level of 12 layers, now back to normal of 7 layers. This has helped me in reducing my cholesterol as too. Why did I start TR90? Actually, before this, I was not happy with tummy. I had to choose dark color clothes to cover it so that I look slimmer. That affected my confidence level. Right now, my tummy is gone because of TR90, and I no longer having this trouble of choosing clothes I like. I can wear white color t-shirt and I feel much more energetic when I'm carrying my job. I urge everyone who yet to start the program or still thinking whether to try or not, I must say, just believe it. Because TRIT surely can give you the result that you want, like I did. Thank you for the opportunity to share. I also want to thank my consultant Ryan, Yvonne, and Chichai for the guidance along the journey. Thank you.
Wow, really, thanks to Ben's sharing, right? And I think he dropped not just 10 kilo, but in his waistline, right? He actually dropped 14 cm. And in case you guys didn't know, his cholesterol was also very high. And today, right, it has actually normalized it already. So friends, do you also know people, right, around you or friends or relatives, right, that also has 3 high problem, right? And they are on medication. So guess how long you have to take the medication for? Lifetime, right? What if there is a way to actually drop this medication? Yes, it's absolutely very possible. Okay, so thanks again, Ben, for your sharing, right? So of course, I think you guys must be wondering, how do I then take TR90 effectively? Okay, so first thing first, guys, really be patient. Why I say so, right? Because TR90 in the end is just a supplement, not a drug. Okay, and you'll definitely see result. All right, but of course, slimming down requires some changes, so I do urge that you guys work closely with your consultant. Your friend has invited you here today, right? The closer you work, the better your results. And take note that slimming down, right, it's not like a going linear line going down, but it's like a staircase, step by step going down. Right, because today, if you drop 10 kilo in the first week, right, you're going to rebound very fast. Also, today we're all about making the healthy, sustainable change, right? Okay, and of course, be confident in the products. Trust me, right? TR90 is the #1 weight management program. Right? It's safe and it's proven to be effective. Okay, and of course, trust your consultant. As I've said earlier, all right, he or she is the most experienced in this field. Okay, so for this, right, do take a screenshot or maybe ask your friend as well, right, on how to actually consume the products. Okay, and just to let you know, we do have for the diet aspect, right, of TR90 program, right, we have something called the 3333 diet. All right, as long as you follow this 3333 diet, you'll be able to still enjoy a lot of your food around you. It's all about eating right, not just eating less, but eating right. Okay, so just for your information, a quick guideline in terms of the traffic light system, right? Green, yellow, and red. And I think you know that when it comes to green, you accelerate. When it comes to red, you stop. When it's yellow, you really gotta slow down, okay, and not chiong now, okay? And you realize that, even in terms of the calorie, it makes a big difference. Steaming it is only 35 calorie, but a stir fry can go up to 200. So make wise decision on how to then comply with your TR90 program. All right, you can eat rice, but that doesn't mean that you can eat 3 bowls of rice. Do know how to portion out your meal as well. You might be thinking, if that's the case, right, can I eat fried rice? There are vegetables and rice and carbo and meat inside, right? But every biji of the rice, right, is glazed with oil. Every grain of the rice is glazed with oil. So it's very, very oily as well. So make wise decisions, guys. All right. Again, this is actually for the fish. Okay, so this is my recommendation on how to actually take TR90 well. When you wake up in the morning, right, you can have your bread, be it wholemeal bread, sourdough toast, anything that you want, right? Protein, a glass of milk, a fruit. If you're smart, MCO, you know how to cook, it's a perfect recipe for a French toast, right? Okay, lunch, a lot of things that you can go about, go crazy, go creative, work closely with your consultant, right? You can still enjoy a lot of meals, okay? And for your dinner, right, when you consume the shake, you choose either chocolate or vanilla. You don't drink both, okay? And a portion of the trim shake, right, is equivalent to almost 2 portions of chicken breast. Huge. All right, so but you can also add on some extra additional protein and also vegetables such as salad or anything that you're cooking in addition with your family to consume together. Okay, definitely it's going to be very easy for you guys. Okay, so just some dieting tips, right? When you're on this TR90 program, all right, strictly no supper. All right, I'm glad. I think all of us can choose to see at the good side of the time that we are now with this MCO, right? It means you cannot always binge on supper, and I think that's very good. Okay, no carbonated drinks. Drinking alcohol is as good as drinking oil. And my friends, do not challenge it. Just eat the same portion as you usually would. So don't try to take bigger portion because you feel like your metabolism is higher now. All right. And just try to have a more balanced diet than before. All right. And that's all it takes to really comply with it. And this marks the end of my sharing, right? This is actually my last slide. I actually pass it to Karine. Back to you, Karine.
Yeah, thank you, Philip, for the wonderful sharing on TR90 and how to maximize your result during the program. And thank you so much to the gorgeous and handsome sharer, Dr. Liza, Alicia, and Ben for sharing their amazing testimony. Please give them a big round of cyber applause. Yeah. So as Philip shared earlier, right, on a common approaches on diet, I actually tried 80% of the method, and I ended up rebound up to 29 kg. It's like totally like fishball. And I still didn't realize that it's okay to be fishball and not knowing how dangerous, right? High visceral fats can lead me to dangerous diseases. Yeah. So if you guys want to see my transformation, right, do ask your friend who invited you here, and warn you first, you'll be shocked. Right. So as saying goes, behind every great product, there is a huge opportunity. I myself, right, when I started this program, I never thought that I would be involved in this business. But my transformation, right, made me realize that I can help many people to also regain their health and also obtain their dream body. So up next, we have a mother of three who left her job from a Malaysia's largest oil and gas company to be a stay-at-home mom and spend more time with her kids. Despite being a freelance editor, working from home, she realized that life is meant to be more fulfilling. So through a set of TR90, right, she has stumbled upon this opportunity that has enabled her to discover her purpose in life, which is to empower stay-home mom like her to take charge of her life. So I'm sure you are very excited to hear from her, right? Yeah. So please give her a cyber flowers or cyber clap to welcome our Ayuni.
Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. Oh, and happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a very wonderful Saturday. What's with all the sharing by Philip and also by Dr. Liza just now. And also, I'm actually still mind blown, by the testimonials by Alicia and Ben. I mean, there's just a bit of only the testimonials that I have seen throughout my journey here. And I hope that you guys are also, inspired by all the journey that I've gone through. So I would also like to take a short while to express my gratitude and thank you for your time also today and for all the sharing, and also by Dempsey and also Philip and all the testimonial sharers. Yeah, so I think you guys already have a bit of introduction of who I am. Actually, I'm just an ordinary person lah, already stay-at-home mom lah. So why I am here today is actually I'm here with a mission lah. I'm here with a mission actually. So just to share with you, right, my life before New Skin, who I am actually. All right, so let me just move to the next slide. All right, so life before New Skin, right? So, like I said, I'm actually just an ordinary stay-at-home mom. I actually was working with corporate sector for 8 years, and then I decided to leave lah because there was something that I was unhappy about, and because of the routine I have to go through, and it comes to a point that I needed more time for my children, so I decided to leave corporate. And then at one time, I also did some freelance editing and writing job lah. So that was me when I was doing interviews with business people all around Malaysia, and I've been writing for magazines, and that time I was still like slim and happy. A bit of a self-esteem still there lah, huh? Yeah, and then the reason why I'm here also today is actually to show to you how TR90 has helped transform my life in terms of my health, and also how I really believe that the people around me also deserve to experience the same thing that I have gone through just from a set of TR90. Yeah, so what happened to me, right, after I did my freelance writing and editing, every day, and suddenly I got pregnant, my third baby. I got pregnant with my third baby. First baby, second baby, third baby, and then campur dengan aging. When you plus it with aging, things get tougher. So I got like 10 kilos more to lose after my third pregnancy, and that was me lah. After my third pregnancy, the third photo tu, that was the cutest phase of my life lah. Gain everything, teman-teman, yeah. So, but before that, right, I want to ask if there's also a fellow stay-at-home mom or actually a work-at-home mom here too. Yeah, if there is here, right, type 3 in the chat box. I would like to hear from you, because why? I just want to feel that I'm not alone lah. It's good to feel that I also have fellow mommies here who is also looking forward to transform themselves for the better, right? Yeah. Okay. So again, my name is my name is Ayuni. That I say that as a mom of 3 lovely children, and my children 3 orang, yeah, and need a lot of my attention as well. So I did freelancing from home. Right? Sorry. Right. Okay, so this, right, so after I become like cute like that, right, so then one day I saw my friend, my angel Joy. So this is my friend that I met. Actually, that photo was the day when she would introduce TR90 to me. Yeah, so that's my third baby that now he's big already. So that's the day that I saw Joyce, right? She also transformed a lot. So actually that is what made me decided to take TR90 lah. Because I was actually when I was pregnant, I was diagnosed with pregnancy-induced hypertension. I got high blood lah. So, and I asked my doctor, what is my risk as I grow older? She said, if I don't take care of myself, definitely I will have the risk of getting back the hypertension lah, which I don't want. So I believe, right, for all the mommies here, right, if you are also like a mom like me, I believe that you also know that we cannot afford to be unhealthy, right? At this point of time, we cannot afford to be sick. because our children rely on us. Yeah, so that was my decision lah, that I was looking for a solution. So that is where Joyce appeared in my life, and I saw her transform. So I asked her, Joyce, what did you do? She looked so radiant, so vibrant, so different, and her personality also changed. She was from a person who is actually a bit unhappy, you know, low self-esteem, and she became like this vibrant person in front of me. I said, oh, okay, what did you do? So she told me about TR90, you know, and then after that, I decided to go through TR90, even though, you know, I was scared a bit lah, because you don't know what can turn out, right? Because, you know, you don't know what is, you know, I just want to kurus lah. I just want to get kurus and get healthy again. Yeah. So, and then because I want to get healthy because I don't want my hypertension to come back. So that's why I start TR90. Okay. So after that, right? So in the next slide, I just want to share with you how actually TR90 has transformed my health, and also how my life has been after a set of TR90 lah. So the photo that is on the left side, right, that was me when I started TR90. And believe it or not, right, it was like almost 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I did TR90, and then I turned into that person beside that photo. And then the photo in the middle, right, is the most recent photo, actually during Hari Raya last week. So for me, I have tried so many things in the market. I have tried slimming center, I have tried personal trainer, I have tried all kinds of supplements, all kind of meal replacement. Nothing gives me the result as what the TR90 has given me. Yeah, so that's the best thing, and that's why I really, really believe that the product can also help the people around me. Truly, nothing can give me result like the TR90 lah. Yeah, so it's the best health transformation program that I've gone through, and also it's changed my health for the better, and also me personally as a person. Yeah, so because I become more confident, more self-esteem, things like that, right? Yeah, so and then I know I'm a bit rest assured right now, because I also learned how to keep a healthy lifestyle from TR90, and also I hope that I can actually avoid my risk of getting back my, you know, health issues as I age, as I go along and age. Yeah, so after that, right, I remember in Raya 2019 lah. So after that, when I started to share, when in the first few weeks in the program, right, I started to feel the effects of it already, of TR90, how it gives me energy, how it gives me, you know, because after you give birth, right, you feel like your body is so drained, so tired, so wear off, kan? Because it's the wear and tear of giving birth. You know, our body as a woman, we use it so much. Our wear and tear is very much because we give a lot. We give a lot to the people around us, you know, and it's time for us to take care for ourselves. So I feel the effects of TR90, the benefits of it already during the first few weeks of TR90. And then I start sharing lah, because I know tengok kiri, tengok kanan, a lot of people actually want to also improve their health, just like me. Struggle with their health. Not only mummies lah, fathers, you know, young people, older people, elderly people, everyone is struggling with their health. So I think, okay lah, I share lah, because I so excited about it already. So I share. I remember in Raya 2019, right, I went balik kampung, I bring my Omron, I go and measure everyone in my family. You know, it was really fun. Everyone really appreciate that I come and measure them, and they see their scores. Some are good, some are bad. Normal lah kan. Yeah, so it's nice to do that, right? And that's where I started to see that, okay, that is a opportunity behind this kind of transformation I can help people with also. Yeah, so all right, and then after that, right, in my next slide here, so throughout my sharing, right, I've, you know, as being a stay-at-home mom, right, being a stay-at-home mom, I don't know if you have that experience as well. Sometimes you can really feel like macam a bit disconnected, you know, disconnected from the world outside, because you're so busy at home taking care of the family, of the household, and you feel disconnected from the world, social-wise, and, you know, brain-wise. Sometimes you feel just not so productive in your brain here, because you just do, you know, all the chores at home, kan. So, and then especially for me, coming from a background of corporate, used to be in a team, used to be in a place where I can actually contribute to something and create something for myself, right? I do miss that, and I do feel that sometimes I want to contribute and make a difference in something, not necessarily big lah, but at least something small pun tak apa, but at least it's meaningful for me to grow myself, right? So this quote, right, you may find that making a difference for others makes the biggest difference in you. So what I found out after I go on TR90 is, hey, I actually can go and help other people with their health transformation that they want also, just like me. So this is the difference that I can make. But at the same time, right, I can also not drop my family and still be at home with my children and still have more time with my family. So I don't have to sacrifice that one, but I can still make changes, make difference in people's lives. So that's where I think it gives me that helping heart, you know, the spirit of going out and really go and share and helping people transform their health and transform their lives for the better, because I have a solution right now. Yeah, so just to share with you, right, those people people that I have helped. So these are only some of the lives that I have touched throughout my journey doing, doing this business, sharing about TR90 and also AgeLog. It truly has been an amazing journey for me, sharing and helping people. Some friends and families take up AgeLog product, and I find myself having some purpose lah, beside, just stay at home, at least adalah something kan I buat, and it's really quite something for me as a stay at home mom lah. It's such an achievement for me, and it's very rewarding, to see people transform and really happy and come back with feedback to you, say, like this, I jadi macam ni. So just want to share with you, there's this one auntie, right? Actually my brother punya mother-in-law lah. So she was suffering from a very bad knee pain. She's really struggling, she had to walk with a cane, and then she's really, auntie tak nak macam ni, as a woman, you feel that, when you grow older, you don't want to, you want to still look good, look nice, kan? So she was actually struggling with knee pain, and then she went on TR90. And then after that, she told me that she can actually now cook for the family again, because her knee pain is almost gone. Yeah, and then she can cook again for Raya, and husband also can eat again what she cooked. So that one gives me a lot of rewarding thing lah for me. Yeah, I feel very happy that I can help her. Yeah, and also there's also one friend who also almost gave up already in losing weight. She tried so many things. Until to one point she said, never mind lah, gemuk pun gemuk lah. But I was, try to help her, keep on like sharing with her. And then she decided to just do it. And guess what? She lost 14 kilos, and she's so super happy that she can now dress up again, wear back her old clothes. All these kind of things just give me the joy lah of doing it here in sharing TR90 and doing the business. Yeah, so these are the friends that I have helped so far. And then actually, right, when I first get started, right, one of the reason why I got started also is because I also know that maybe I can make back the money that I've spent for TR90, because, being a stay-at-home mom, kan, we don't have much, resources that comes in, I used to have so much income, but sometimes you don't have. Sometimes you also want your own ni kan. So I just want to make back my spending on my TR90, right? So this is, I asked my upline lah, how should I do it? So they said, you just go and share and help people around you. And then true, that's what I did lah. I go and share with people, and just like 5% after that, in 3 months, actually, I make back what I have spent for TR90 and even more. It actually matches the pay that I had in corporate already. Yeah, so that is actually how the potential that I get lah after I start sharing with people and see, hey, I can actually grow a legit business here lah. I can really build a business from home, without sacrificing time with my children and my family, which I really appreciate lah, because I don't want to sacrifice that anymore. Yeah, and then when I saw this business plan, right, here also there's a chance for me to build a passive income for my family throughout the business plan that we have right here. This is what my plans also share with me. So this is what I'm moving towards to, and which is also a legit and sustainable business. And then, right, when I see the next one, right, in retrospect, like, when I think why I left my job earlier during corporate, right, actually I want to have two things. One is financial independence, and second is actually to have time for my family. So I realized right here I can have both lah. For me, financial independence, like for example lah, if you want to, we have parents kan, sometimes kita sayang kan parents kita kan, kadang-kadang kita rasa you want to spoil them, right? Want to travel with them, want to pay for them, you want to belanja them. I want to be able to do that, because I was in corporate. Yes, of course, bila kita makan gaji, yes, we can do it. But when you are at home, stay at home, is there something else I can have so that I can make financial decisions independently for myself? So I think I can also achieve that through doing Nu Skin, also just because of the TR90. So for me, for a stay-at-home mom, I think that is very, very important for me, and that I can actually realize the best of both worlds, grow myself, my brain also sharp, socially I'm still connected, I earn some income, and then my children are here with me, I can see them. If you can see the photos there also, I carry my baby to all my business meetings and all. Yeah, so everything actually starts with a set of TR90. It's as simple as that actually. The beauty is that you transform ourselves first, transform our health, right? And we have the opportunity actually to help others around us lah, and share. So if you already on TR90, right, do it well, and then start sharing with the people around you. I believe you already have some people in mind that you wanted to help. So go out and share and really feel that you want to help them. And I'm sure people will know when. Yeah, and if you're not on TR90 yet, just decide and go for it. Really go for it. There's nothing to lose. Your health will be transformed. That one is for sure. Yeah, so that's my sharing. Thank you so much. So I pass back to Carrie.
Wow, thank you, Ayuni, for the inspiring story. Right. So after listening to Ayuni's story, right, it made me feel very inspired. You guys feel the same also or not? If you guys feel the same, right, please type 10. Right. So from an ordinary stay-at-home mom to someone who inspire and have financial own financial independence and also help many people to transform their life. It's really, really amazing. So my dear friends, after today's session, I hope you have a better understanding of what TR90 is about. And if you have yet to start TR90, I'll encourage you to start today. Trust me, you will definitely discover the best in you, like how I discovered the best in me and like how Ayuni discovered best in herself. Yeah. So if you are like Ayuni,
At first I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong, and I learned how to get